Welcome back to Elite Star Global, the channel where voices don't just sing, they transcend. Today, we're taking you on a journey. Not just through years and album titles, but through chills, tears, standing ovations, and the kind of moments that make you stop breathing. This is the full career timeline of Volo, three boys from Italy who became a global phenomenon. And if you think you already know their story, you have no idea what's coming. It started in 2009 with three strangers. Three boys who had never met, never rehearsed together, never stood on the same stage. Piero Barone from Sicily. Ignazio Baschetto from Bologna. Gianluca Ginobili from Roseto degli Abruzzi. They were brought together by an Italian television competition called Ti lascio una canzone, and what happened next left an entire nation speechless. The moment those three voices blended for the first time, something in the room shifted. You could feel it. Not just hear it. Feel it. Like the air itself had changed. By 2011, they had signed with a major label and released their self-titled debut album. It didn't just chart, it exploded. Across Europe, Latin America, and the United States, radio stations were flooded with calls. Who are these voices? How old are they? Are they real? They weren't just singing classical crossover. They were rewriting what a young voice could do to a human heart. Then came the moment that changed everything. The 2013 PBS special. Millions of American households tuned in. And when Piero opened his mouth on that stage, grown men wept. Women grabbed each other's hands. This was not pop music. This was not entertainment. This was something ancient. Something sacred. Their album Buon Natale followed, and it became one of the fastest-selling holiday albums in PBS history. A trio of teenagers had just walked into living rooms across America and stayed forever. But behind the applause, there was struggle. Three young men growing up in the relentless glare of fame, navigating language barriers, grueling tour schedules, and the weight of an audience that expected perfection every single night. What you didn't see was the exhaustion. The homesickness. The pressure to be flawless when you're still figuring out who you are. And yet, every single night, they walked out and gave everything. Every note. Every breath. Every tear they refused to let you see. 2015 brought Sanremo. Italy's most prestigious musical stage. Volo performed Grande Amore, and the crowd fell into a silence so deep it almost hurt. Then came the eruption. A standing ovation that seemed to shake the building from its foundations. They didn't just win Sanremo that night. They reminded Italy, and the world, that opera was never dead. It was just waiting for them. The years that followed were a cascade of triumphs. Notte Magica at the Teatro del Silenzio. Sold-out arenas in Mexico City, where tens of thousands of fans sang every word back in perfect Italian. A collaboration with Placido Domingo that left even the great maestro visibly moved. A performance at the Vatican that drew tears from people who hadn't cried in years. Each milestone wasn't just a career achievement, it was a moment where music became medicine. And through all of it, through every sold-out night, every award, every breathtaking performance. The most powerful thing about Volo has never been the fame. It has been the brotherhood. The way Piero laughs with his whole chest. The way Ignazio turns the simplest note into an emotional earthquake. The way Gianluca closes his eyes and sings like he's offering his soul to whoever needs it most. They don't perform at each other. They perform for each other. And you feel that. Every single time. Their legacy is still being written. With Ad Astra now charting a bold new chapter, and world tour dates drawing fans from every corner of the globe, Volo is not slowing down. They are ascending. Because that has always been who they are, three voices that refuse to stop climbing. So here is what their story asks of you. The next time life feels heavy, put on one of their songs. Close your eyes. And remember that somewhere in the world tonight, 3 men are standing on a stage, pouring everything they have into the air, just so you can feel less alone. That is not entertainment. That is a gift. And it is one they have been giving the world for over 15 years.